I added chili flakes to the classic Sudanese shaya, resulting in a fiery and flavorful pan-fried meat. To see how this turned out, kindly stick around to the end of this video. Hello family, welcome back to my kitchen. For my new viewers, welcome to Asedo's Kitchen. I added the meat, aromatics and spices into a deep pan. I'm using whole black peppercorns this time because they give the shaya a delicious but subtle flavor. However, avoid biting into them while eating. I top these up with water, mix to combine and cook this for 40 to 45 minutes or until the meat is cooked. All these ingredients plus quantities used are listed in the description below, so be sure to check them out. At this point, I add garlic and cumin powder and allow it to simmer on low for 5 minutes. The meat is now ready and the aroma in the kitchen is so good. I added chili flakes after taking some out for the little ones. Adjust the amount of chili to suit your tolerance level or simply skip it if preferred. I also add salt to taste and give it a minute or two for everything to blend in well. Adding chili flakes close to the end give the best results. They add heat and depth of flavor to the meat. I rarely eat spicy food, but this turned out so good and the heat level was just right. Our shaya is now ready. It's delicious and it's best served with asida and your preferred greens. I served mine with kale and asida. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and consider subscribing for simple recipes. This is all from my kitchen today. Thanks for watching and bye for now. I hope to see you all in my next video. Greetings to you all and welcome to my channel. For my returning subscribers, welcome back and thanks for your continued support. Have you ever wondered what makes Sudanese fried chicken so tasty and crispy? This homemade recipe is about to be your next go-to recipe. To make it, follow these simple steps. Find the ingredients in the description box below and follow these simple steps. Add the chicken and all the other ingredients into a pot and top them up with water. Ensure the water is at the same level as the chicken. Adding too much water can alter the taste, leaving the chicken tasteless. I also add ginger. I stir to combine and cook this covered for 15 minutes. At this point, I adjust salt to taste and let it cook for a minute or two to allow the salt to blend in. The secret to this delicious fried chicken lies in seasoning and parboiling the chicken. This ensures that the spices and seasoning are well absorbed into all parts of the chicken, including the flesh, making every bite a flavorful delight. Once this step is done, I separate the chicken from the stock. I sieve the stock and set it aside because I'll use it for another recipe. I now heat some oil and fry the chicken. It doesn't take long because the chicken is partially cooked. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a big thumbs up, engage in the comments section down below, share and subscribe for more. Remember to tap the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of any new uploads. I hope you try this recipe and love it. If you do, let us know how you go in the comments. The aroma in the kitchen is so good and the chicken is fried to perfection. I place the cooked chicken on paper towels to absorb any excess oil. It's crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Every bite is so yummy thanks to boiling it with the spices and seasoning before frying. Thanks for stopping by and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Today I'm showing you how I sear T-bone steak in foaming garlic butter before finishing it to a perfect well done in the oven. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For all new viewers, welcome to our family. Please find the ingredients in the description below as we jump right in. I cleaned the steak earlier, so I pat it dry on both sides. Then I add oil and season the steak with salt, black pepper, garlic powder and onion powder. I flip it over and repeat this on the other side. I put on a pair of gloves and rub these onto the steak. Unfortunately, I didn't capture this part on camera, but this is how it looked after. I now turn the stove on, and once the skillet is hot, I add extra virgin olive oil followed by the steak. I smash the garlic cloves to release the oils and sear the steak for 2 minutes. I flip the steak and add the garlic and butter. Smashing the garlic allows the garlic to release its aromatic oils in a short time, but it burns easily. If it stays in too long, it will leave a bitter taste. I baste the steak with the butter and remove the garlic after 30 seconds before it burns. I also sear this side for 2 minutes, then finish it in a preheated oven at 200 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. I like mine well done, but feel free to cook yours between 4 to 8 minutes depending on how you like it, whether medium or medium rare. At this point, I remove the steak and let it rest on 2 butter knives so the steak does not sit on any of that excess fat I may have lifted off the pan. Look at this juicy steak. I let it rest loosely covered with foil for 5 to 10 minutes before serving. This allows the juices to redistribute and lock in the moisture to keep the steak moist. I paired the steak with cubed potato fries and ketchup, and it was delicious. I hope you try this recipe. If you do, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. If you'd like to make turkey wings that are so crispy and give way to tender, juicy and flavorful flesh, stick around to the end of this video. Greetings everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Here I have my cleaned wings which I've patted dry with paper towels. I start by seasoning the wings with cumin powder, coriander powder, garlic powder, paprika, mixed herbs, crushed ginger, extra virgin olive oil, black pepper and vegeta. I also added vegeta and black pepper, but they were not captured on camera. I mix this until everything is well combined. Then I let this marinate in the fridge overnight or for 24 hours. The longer it's marinated, the better the flavor. I fried the turkey the next night. For the coating, I combined 2 cups of plain flour with the same spices I seasoned the turkey with. I set it aside and heat the oil. I coat the turkey wings with the flour mixture, shake off excess flour and start frying. For evenly cooked wings, don't overcrowd the pan. I fry them in 2 batches, occasionally turning them until both sides are golden brown and the internal temperature of the wings is at least 74 degrees. This takes anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes to cook, depending on the size of the wings. If you're using a smaller pan or skillet, reduce the number of wings fried at a time to allow enough room for the wings to cook well. Once cooked, I remove the wings onto a paper towel lined plate to drain excess oil. I now let the oil heat up again, then repeat the process with the remaining wings. I couldn't find my thermometer, but feel free to use one to be on the safe side. If you like this video and this is the sort of content you're after and are yet to subscribe to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it if you could show your support to this channel by hyping this video, giving it a big thumbs up and engaging in the comments down below. At this point, the aroma in the kitchen is so good and we can't wait to dig in. Once all the wings are cooked, I let them rest for 5 to 10 minutes before serving. Our turkey wings are now ready to serve. They pair well with chips, wedges, fried rice or salads. The wings were super crispy on the outside and so soft and juicy on the inside, and the flavor was too good. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. We're taking the iconic crispy chicken strips or tenders and infusing them with our choice of spices and seasoning. Ditch the takeout and cook these at home, the benefit being that you know exactly what goes into it. Find the ingredients in the description and let's dive straight into it. I cleaned some chicken breasts, pat them dry and cut them into strips. I seasoned the chicken strips with garam masala, paprika, garlic powder, vegeta, salt, black pepper, and extra virgin olive oil. I do most of the prep work off camera. However, if you'd like me to include the entire process, let me know in the comments and I'll take that into consideration for future videos. As the title suggests, I'm not using buttermilk in the marinade. However, feel free to use it if preferred. I let this marinate in the fridge overnight for better flavor. However, if you're pressed on time, marinate for at least 1 hour. I didn't have time to do this earlier, so the chicken has been in the fridge for almost 24 hours, so the flavors are well absorbed. To make the coating for the strips, I combine plain flour, spices, salt, and black pepper. I mix well and coat the chicken. I coat each piece individually, shaking off any excess flour and place it into a plate until all pieces are finished. I heat some oil and fry the chicken on a medium flame. Also avoid overcrowding the pan. I'm cooking a small amount, so I will split this into 2 batches. I fry the chicken, turning it occasionally to ensure that the chicken is well cooked on all sides. This takes 10 to 12 minutes depending on the thickness of the chicken. To know if your chicken is cooked, the internal temperature of the thickest part of the chicken should be at least 74 degrees. If you don't have a thermometer, when the thickest part of the chicken is cut, it should be firm and white with no pink traces. Once cooked, set the chicken aside on a paper towel lined plate to drain the excess oil. I repeat these steps until all the chicken strips are cooked. We had them with crinkle cut air fryer chips. However, you can enjoy them with your favorite accompaniments. If you like this recipe, please like, comment, and share. I hope to see you all in my next one. Hello guys, welcome to my kitchen. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back and thanks for your continued love and support. Today I'm making crispy fried chicken wings and chips. I already cleaned the chicken wings, so I start by seasoning the wings. I'm using rosemary, thyme, coriander, cumin, paprika, garlic, and vegeta. Please find the detailed list in the description box below. I let this marinate in the fridge for an hour or two. I now start cooking the chips in batches until everything is cooked. While these are cooking, I prepare the coating by combining plain flour, cornstarch, black pepper, and salt. I cover the wings with the coating, shake off excess flour and set them aside. Once the chips is done, I let the oil heat up and start frying the chicken wings. I fry them in little batches without overcrowding the pan until all wings are cooked. I flip the wings a couple of times while cooking until both sides are golden brown. After the first batch of chicken is cooked, I place the cooked wings on paper towels to drain excess oil. Then I let the oil heat up again and continue this process with the remaining chicken pieces. The kitchen smells so good at this point. The chicken is now ready. It was delicious and moist on the inside and crispy on the outside. We had it with chips, but it can also go well with wedges or salad. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below and tap the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming recipes. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you all in my next video.